Hello. It is I, Buppy Park. Welcome. This is an interesting game. This is Paranormasight, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. I have heard very good things about this game. This is a visual novel, horror-esque, mostly thriller visual novel. Not sure how horror it is, but yeah. It is on the Nintendo Switch. Oh. But also on Steam. Available on those two. The reason I'm playing this is because this game... Well, hang on. It's actually kind of cold. I need to put on my sweater because... Jesus Christ. The wind outside. I want to go get groceries, and the wind outside is way too intense, and it's still cold in here even though the heater's on. Okay. The mic. It is fine. Okay. Let's put this on. Yeah, it's just way too cold right now. Put my glasses back on. Alright. So yes, where was I? The Paranormasight. Mysteries Honjo. This game was $5 on the eShop. Like, $5 for a visual novel? That's basically free. And the sequel was recently announced. I assume that's why it was $5 on the eShop. Yes, the sequel to this game was recently announced. Paranormasight and The Mermaid's Curse. A Nintendo Partner Direct. And that's why I thought, well, why not? Let's dive into this visual novel. See how it is. I heard it's not that long. Maybe 15-ish hours. So we'll see how we do with this. Let's give it a start. I forgot that I switched the button prompts, where the bottom button you can just select. Also, it's published by Square Enix, which is very interesting. Ah, are you here? Welcome. This started when I loaded up the game, by the way, so I just exited out of the game so I could hopefully go to the main menu. I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Nice television, man. It's coming from the 60s or what? Pleased to make your acquaintance. How did you do that? That's crazy. Magic. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. Sure, Igor. First, this game uses autosave. Yay! The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Thanks. Next, please look at the upper left right of the screen. This is the menu button. From here you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there is voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. Yeah, fuck that voice. That guy could shut up. I suggest you check the brightness controls and other settings now before going on. I did check that before, but there's a save here. I pressed the wrong button. What the heck is this? Captcha? Introduction. Yeah, I saved during the intro. What of it? Persons of interest. The storyteller. Sex? Question mark. Occupation? Question mark. Storyteller guides those who visit Paranormasight. Everything else about him remains a mystery. Yeah, we had the brightness. I think that's fine. There's a chromatic aberration going on. I load that. Yeah, there it is. Confirm button settings. I just switched it. I don't know if that will be that I want to get rid of that because whenever I play a Switch, it's like I kind of get. So yes, there is game language English. There is voice though, according to the audio. I don't know about that, but okay. Open updates page. The files has been updated. How to play. Use curse. Auto on and off when the button is displayed. Zoom in and out. It should be a touchscreen. Swipe with 2 fingers to move the camera. I can move the camera also with my right stick. I was about to say, do we need a touchscreen for this? Controls, Joy-Con, vertical. When using only the Joy-Con R. Seven mysteries. Phenomena curses. Gameplay guide. Cool. I will explain other essential functions when the time is right. There is one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. I would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please tell me what I may call you. Enter a name, 10 letters or less. I didn't even think of it. We could just go with Buppy, I guess. I don't really know what my character's gonna be. Am I like an entity? Are we a main character here? We'll just go Buppy, I guess. Oh, when it goes here, it's like, yeah, no, we're using the fucking, the switch confirm here. It's alright. It's fine. There we go. Buppy. We'll go, normal about this. God damn it. Because it's the... Thank you. I see. Buppy. Is it? Sure. I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let's begin our story. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve. Presented by Buppy! Death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. True. Whether it is one's own, or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, all traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain. Ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. On that note, Buppy, this may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if? I'm not sure. Messing with that seems a little, kooky. What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life, one time, and one time only, what would you do, Buppy? Use the directional buttons to make your choice. I even have to sacrifice myself. I'd usually even have to sacrifice someone. I'd use it if it came at no cost. I wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it. Well, if it came at no cost, that would be kind of cool. Either some loved one. I could use it to summon influential figures. Who we got? We got the everyone loved. Well, Kevin Conroy, he passed away. We can bring him back. He can voice Batman again. What else? Beloved figures who were not controversial. I mean, uncontroversial figures. Beloved figures. I think I use that term. Let's see, I'm thinking... Jesus? We can bring back Jesus? I don't know if he would want me to use that, though. It came at no cost. I mean, I sure, fuck it. I see. Very interesting. Yes, that is what I thought you would say. I mean, the problem in story is if it came at costs, it would be bad, usually. What seems to be the matter? You want to know what this box that has been sitting here is. I mean, it's a television. It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. We're going to the 60s or the 20s. How old is color television? Let's Google it right now. Color television. Standard was proclaimed in 1953. Limited programming center game available. Well, it says 70s. Somewhere around that time. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they would use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Ah! Ah, get it away from me. What is that? Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? That sounds terrible. I'd be thrilled to have you continue the story, Buppy. After all, that is why you came here, no? I mean, yeah, it'd be pretty nice. I spent a good hard-earned money on this game. $5 whole. I could have bought like a packet of M&Ms for that price. It's not great. Actually, I found a store that sells me a bagel for $4, so that's not terrible, I guess. So let us begin. I have kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strong about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. I said about the no cost thing. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Oke, is one of them. He looks like a main character. Understood. Person of interest. Breaking news! Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at the park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body of Shogo Ukuya. Oh, that sucks! A 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me, pay no mind to what you've just seen. Oh my god, my dude. You can't go spoiling the game! Goodness, you have very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. I think I already saw that. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time back a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. Okay. This story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. Square Enix presents. Yeah, everything has like a interesting chromatic aberration. I do wonder if I want to turn that off though at some point. Is that the little one? Twitch though? Actually, I don't think it is. I'm looking at my Twitch stream. I don't think you can see that. Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? Hey. Hey, can you hear me? Nagito Komaeda? Person of interest. Let's just keep going. They'll tell us. Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Oki. How do you pronounce that name? Oki? Hang on. Hopefully this doesn't, like, I'm getting British English. Some people are just doing Oki. That's an O-K-I-E. There's someone named Ukita Okie. Hang on. There we go. Maybe we get this. That sounds like a Japanese name. I cannot hear it. Ukita Oki. It just says Oki. All right. According to this robot and howtopronounce.com, it's Ukita Oki. So this is Shogo Oki. Sure. Fuck it. Also, thank you. Hello, Snowmonkey. Welcome. Thank you for telling me to drink some water. What do you think you're doing? Falling asleep here. You gave me quite the shock. Come on now. Up with you. Up. Okay, and... Oh my god. There. I am seeing chromatic. Oh, that's also another thing I guess I want to Google. Twitch chromatic aberration. It's a post-processing effect as well intended. Often considered a must-disable setting due to blurring, causing eye strain, reducing image quality. Oh, okay, I gotta turn that off then, because you're not seeing that at all in the stream. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I just wanted to know what that was and why it tells me to turn it off. It was right there actually. Yeah, there it is. Fine. Does that fix the screen? I mean, it's whatever. Although you can't see this, I'm looking at it. Oh, you can barely see it. There's like this film grain effect going on. It's way more intense on my television. Which I'm fine with, but it's fine. There. That's it. We turned off the chromatic aberration. Good job. Oh, how's that? All right? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors. Though my head's still a little fuzzy. Shogo Oki. Office worker. We're an office worker. Oh, we're adults? What? Adults in an anime game? That's crazy. At least I think she's an adult. She could be. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk all right. When the game is in your control, use the right stick or swipe the screen with your fingers to look around. Try looking around your surroundings now. Ooh. Oh, spooky. Oh, goodness! Good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything? Like where we are and what we were doing? The rite of resurrection? Huh? Wait a second. When did I tell you about that? I mean, I guess I must have, seeing as you know that name, but weird. Anyway, you still seem a little out of it. The heck? That's a little suspicious. Why don't you look around a bit more? Look around and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces. Just touching their faces, like, yo, what up, how's it going? This is how I converse with people, just touching them on their face. Look at that. Telephone booth. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. Got Files telephone booth. A small booth containing public telephone, most often found in parks and along roads. Local telephone calls can be placed at a rate of 10 yen per 3 minutes. More recently, telephone booths capable of accepting prepaid cards, known as telephone cards, have begun to spread, enabling one to make a phone call without the need for small change. Telephone booths in the downtown area tend to be plastered with unauthorized advertisements and leaflets, a problem that has shown no signs of slowing down. Is there anything here? Culture and society. That's just telephone booths. How about the persons of interest? Shogo Oki, male office worker. Shogo is an unremarkably young man entering his 3rd year of working in a planning department at Hihaku Soaps, a chemical company headquartered in Sumida. Born in western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color television, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Maybe he loves Astro Boy. Shogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset common among those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him. Wow, that's way to go, man. It's just, I have no feelings about anything one way or the other. He's content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and it is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family, and remaining at the same company until he dies. I mean retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. So, he's got a hobby, he's got folk guitar. Where are we? Alright, this is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinchibori Park near Kinshicho Station. Yuko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. Well, just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. Got updates. Auto button display? What the hell does that mean? Does it just update the text every time? I think it does. No, here we go. No, it's just every time we get a new thing. Sumida City in Tokyo. One of the 12-3 districts of Tokyo. 23 districts of Tokyo. Did I say 12-3? What? 23 districts of Tokyo, located in the eastern part of the city. It is surrounded by the Sumida, Arakawa, and Kiyonaka rivers. I'm getting so much knowledge today. We're all learning about geography. At the start of the Showa era, the area was still divided into 2 districts, the southern Honjo and northern Mukojima, but they were merged into 1 district after the Second World War. Okay, so there was 2 districts, southern Honjo and northern Mukojima, and then, after World War II, they emerged. It is said to be named after the Sumida River, and the banks that line it. Unlike the river, however, its name uses a character for ink, rather than that for corner. Even now, people still frequently mix up the 2. Despite suffering extensive damage from both the Great Kanto earthquake and air bombings during the war, Sumida managed to recover and come out on top every time. Once filled with samurai residences, it is now home to thriving industrial district. Many residential zones drew evidence of its previous character, though evidence of its previous character can still be found all around the area. Major landmarks and tourist attractions. The Echo Temple. Former Yasuda Gardens. The site of Kira Kozunosuke's residence, the Honjo Matsuzu Kacho Park. Oh, it's a park? Sumida Park. Tokyo Metropolitan Memorial Hall, and Mukojima Hyakken Gardens. Mostly gardens and parks, and the temple. No, doesn't seem to be any residential areas, or like skyscrapers or whatever. So it's no Tokyo. Kinchibori Park, which is where we are. Opened in 1950, conveniently close to Kinshicho Station and surrounded on all sides by roads. This paved park is a popular spot for people to meet and relax. Kinchibori Park was named after Kinchibori Canal as part of the South Wadi Gesui Canal, which could once be found nearby. I'm going to mispronounce a lot of stuff, by the way. I'm trying my best. All my anime knowledge and whatever I can. In fact, the area's name, Kinchicho, was derived from a canal. Oh, I can talk to them by their face. I can also analyze them. There's a playground. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's calling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. You could basically Ace Attorney it, where you just look around and get text and information on things. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. Let's go! I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. That's fair. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Paranormal fanatic, Yoko Fukunaga. Email, housekeeper. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper due to her ability to see things others cannot. She has perceived strange looks from a young age. Her disability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue this day. Following graduation, Yoko worked a desk job at a trading company, but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural, and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. As she vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu named Ogopogo. What? Who has been by her side since she was a student. Alright, so what are we doing here? Yikes, that was close. If we died before we got our hands on the rite of resurrection, everything would have been over before it started. I'm sorry, we what? What are we doing that has us almost die? Let me think, what can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? Oh, he's playing his folk guitar. It was around noon on one of my days off. I just finished running some errands in Kinchicho and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absentmindedly. I'm looking around absentmindedly. Oh, I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Huh? Sorry, I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something? If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, something else? Huh? Huh? I'd say I'm a good Samaritan, I guess. I don't know. Oh, wow. My hero. People like you really do exist. I think I might cry. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, and the south part was Honjo. Huh. Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything, I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? It's that old. That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. I don't blame you. A lot of popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 mysteries of Honjo are different. Because they're all true. They're true. That's what I said. They're the real deal. So, hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's gotta be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. So, okay, Honjo. 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Honjo became known as a hotspot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of these stories have survived to this day and become known as the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Many of these were likely the result of people blaming things they didn't understand on spirits or monsters. The stories continue to be told as urban legends. Despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. Their roots likely come from stories told by the city's common folk. The most famous stories is the Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and a well-known Rakugo story. I know about Rakugo, like a storytelling joke-ish type of thing. Not really jokes. Well, it can be jokes, I guess. Depends on what you do. You perform for people. Most famous of the 7 mysteries, the Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers, clapping, the Evergreen Beach. Oh, that's nice, a little beach. Taiko of Sugaru, the Foot Washing Mansion, huh? The One-Sided Reed, the Ever-Burning Lantern. And here we got like images for this. It's the Fool Procession. If it's in order, then I would assume. It doesn't look like it's in order, though. Wait, where's the ever-burning lamp? I see the foot-washing mansion, though. There we go. It's not in order. Cool. The Whispering Canal. An enduring superstition formerly known as Kinshibori. Many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As his days came to a close, the fishermen gathered up their catches, and a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind. Leave it behind. Return the flask. Return the slab. The slab." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move, and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. That's the voice. They're like, "Holy shit, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Gotta leave that shit behind." Honjo. Location in the southern part of the modern Sumida city. It consisted mostly of swamplands until the middle of the Edo period. While it wasn't originally considered part of the city of Edo itself, the area on the eastern side of the Sumida River began to be developed once the Ryogoku Bridge was built after the Great Fire of Meireki. While Honjo is known for a large number of rivers and canals, many of these were dug during the area's urbanization and drainage and sewage. The Ryogoku Bridge area, home to the Echo Temple, eventually became filled with both people and shops. After the magistrate was assigned to the area and shops continued to pop up, it soon became part of the Edo proper, as its reputation as a lively place spread. Honjo, along with other areas like Asakusa, Fukugawa, are still appreciated for their old-fashioned feel and architecture. I know Asakusa, that place was in Digimon. So old-fashioned feel and architecture. Occult craze, paranormal phenomena, supernatural aliens, cryptids, lost civilizations, ESP, the list goes on. Such unexplainable phenomena quick to take on a life of their own. A plesiosaur named Nessie living in Loch Ness, sightings of mythical creatures, the Tsuchinoko or Hibagon, the urban legends of the Kuchisake Onna, television reports of spoon-bending psychics, documentaries which feature mediums and spirit photography. These are only a few examples of stories that have captivated the public. There is no end to the obsession in sight with the magazines on paranormal phenomena. Oh my god, thank you for subscribing, Stomonkey! Yeah! My goodness, you've been subbed for 21 months. I really appreciate it, thank you.
Subscribed with Prime.
Magazines, paranormal phenomena enjoying widespread publication. Most recently, rumors of the ancient ritual as the rite of resurrection have been spreading in certain circles. The rite of resurrection, huh? We exchanged contact information and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? Yoko! Yoko! Going to Yoko. There she is. The Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression left of the canal originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on the heads. No animal needs that much petting. Okay, it says also voices. Did I, like, accidentally turn it down, or is only voices during very specific moments? No? It's on. Maybe it's only in Japanese if I turn it in Japanese or something. Game launcher can be changed to the title screen. Alright. So dark. Good doctor, I guess. Gee, she's still at it. It's a good idea to... What if she turns into a ghost? Zach. Oh, it's garbage. Should I call more? That's right. She asked me to come here to help her look for the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research on the 7 mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember it all too well. I should check my files. Oh, you researched all of these, you sick bastard. Do we read all of these? We could try. Let's see. Enduring superstition, the Fool's Procession. Encounter had a daimyo and its residence in Honjo's Ushijima, now Komagata High School. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music much like that of the Kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Gesui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. This story is also known as the Procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been these mischievous tricksters behind it all. In the beckoning light, an adoring superstition, while walking along the road near Honji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead. Despite there being no one around, following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near. But when one fears the darkness might swallow them up. Another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it's a monster, leading people astray. Some even believe it's the vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the host to the land of the dead. That's true. That's where we get the phrase, don't go into the light. The haunting clappers. The enduring superstition. An enduring superstition as the evening bell rings in Iriocho, near present-day Shumoku Bridge. A night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight, the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He curiously claps his clappers together again, clack clack, but the echoes answer again. No matter how hard he searches for the source of his second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from a spirit of someone who lost their life to terrible fire. I mean, it could also be a person being like, that clapping is keeping me up at night. Fuck him. And then just starts clapping away and antagonizing them. The Evergreen Beach. Once upon a time in North Okurabashi, a beautiful beech tree. Oh, that's what it is. Not a beach. A beech tree. A tree. Stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence, now known as the former Yasuda Gardens. It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the beach residence. Somehow, no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread, the eternally green tree became known as the Evergreen Beach. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen trees was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. What the fuck? Alright, we can strike this away as anything. So yeah, I was like, oh man, this tree's not dropping leaves. Why? It's probably because it's a fucking evergreen, guys. An enduring superstition of the Taiko Sugadu. There was once a daimyo from the Hirosaki domain in Sugadu who built a residence in Midoricho on a large piece of land. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use a large drum that resided up top the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers used wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm, for some reason this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. Okay. The Taiko? How's that anything to do with any superstition? This is the story of the foot washing ban? Shit. Something that occurred in the dead of night in the residence of Mika Sacho, modern day South Warigesui Street in Kamizawa. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot, drenched in blood, smashed through the ceiling. Wash, it commanded. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned to whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. The one-sided read. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of the Tomezu who fell for a woman named Okoma. Oh, wait, hang on. So the foot would just get blood. Would the foot get bloody because it crashed through the floor? Or was it already just bloody? Has that any explanation? Maybe they were on drugs and they were like, oh man, we're imagining this foot. Maybe the owner of the house was really just like lazy and doesn't want to go down the stairs, so he just crashes his foot in through the ceiling and is like, wash my feet. Do it. As he does it, his fucking feet just bleed everywhere. It's like, oh, okay. Either way, that's odd. There's an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezu, who fell for a woman named Okoma. Tomezo persistently chased after Okoma, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomezo brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okoma. Wow, thanks, man. Really, really cool thing to do. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body and then drew them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along that canal have only spread leaves on one side. Creepy. The ever-burning lantern. And by creepy, you know, it's also that dude being a real creep. That sucks. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Wadi Gesui. But there is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly, even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there is also the tale of the never-burning lantern. Another telling of this story in which the soba cart lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. That's a lot of them. Hey. Oh wait, she's coming back this way. Hey, what was that just now? Oh. Didn't you hear that? I'm increasing the audio. I'm just... No, I don't hear anything. I think you're hearing things. Don't fucking scare me. No, I didn't hear anything. You sure you didn't just imagine that? Maybe I did. But your special talent, you should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? Are you a ghost? Huh? Then it occurred to me that she could be a ghost. Shogo Oki, 1 a.m. Kishibori Park. It's gone late. Real late. Actually, it's already past 1 a.m. There's a chill in the air, but I guess that's normal for this time of year. Or so I keep telling myself. The telephone booths all over town. The lights are always on, so they can be used. Okay, so where did we flash back? Or is it just 1 a.m. at all? I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and paranormal stuff at this time of night. She's got guts, or she's just used to it. Unless... No, it can't be. Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. You kind of sound like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course it was a joke, duh! You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But, yeah. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with the 7 mysteries of Honjo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure. I can handle a solid Moscow meal. How's that have anything to do with drinking? Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff. Yeah, like things you could not see. You could see, but could never understand. You can't be serious. Recall. I've gotten most of my memory back, but I still feel a bit out of it. I was thinking you could recall some memories of your childhood. What is this spirit sense? I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do. But you can only recognize them if you really believe in them. So be careful. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt they exist. That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something, and then they really do. Because they believe they would. Is that how that works? Yep. Just like drinking. You'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. Sorry, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Sheesh. Not alcohol? Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean. Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see. If you really want to know, I'd like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow Mule. Really? Really now? I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? Oh, are you asking me out? No, you're just being a good Samaritan, right? No, that's not what I meant. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. Alright then, let's get to work. Wait, there's more of this? And if you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet. You can't be serious. I just remembered I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries of Honjo at the library. You did? What did you find? I discovered a few interesting things. Oh, tell me everything. 7 mysteries? Although they're called 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. Oh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folktales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. That's more extra stories than main ones. Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. If you say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. That's a good point. Nope, whoops. What about the 7 mysteries of Honjo caught your attention? Are these really ghost stories? So I read some of the stories and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in this canal would hear a voice calling out saying, "Leave it." They had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it. Right. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Not quite. We're talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story? So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know. Exactly. I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. The story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's something in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention that, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned. That's what I'm trying to find out. Gotcha. The rite of resurrection. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection? Oh, your memory's as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Shogo. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So, you know about it, huh? The rite of resurrection? A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's why I heard about it. Still, I don't know. It seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So, the rite of resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous Onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it, an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki Ariashi at an academic conference. You should know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. I kind of got that. Oh. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact. Exactly. That's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real. I'm starting to believe it too. Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Ariashi himself. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. Wait, hang on. I've got another question. You mentioned the right of resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Yeah. So... Doesn't say him as a person of interest. The right of resurrection. As indicated by its name, the manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform a secret art of reviving the dead. This forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by a once famous Onmyoji. Local researcher Hideki Arashi recently discovered the old manuscript and gave a presentation on it at an academic conference, sending ripples through the field of the occult studies. Does it have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Honjo? Oh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off researching the rite of resurrection, but along the way I realized that I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first. I see. So then... Why are you looking for the rite? If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry. Sorry. No, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. No, the dog is dead! Also, thank you for the posture. Telling me to check my posture. Ogopogo? Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Ogopogo died? Oh, right. Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Ah, okay. Your dog. Gotcha. She also could be lying. Don't know. You didn't tell me about the right at first, so she could be lying about anything. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the right even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led me to meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko, I'll do everything I can to help you. Yay! I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah? Yeah, we gotta help her out. I saved his dog. What's that got to do with the 7 mysteries? So about the connection between this rite and the 7 mysteries. Putting together everything we talked about. My guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? Wow! 10 out of 10! You're proven to be quite the capable assistant. Oh, that they had something in there as a key. Wait, since when was I your assistant? Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right! It seems that an Onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Oh, right. Oh, right. I never told you its name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates. Whoa, what a name. And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now, the 7 mysteries are the hot new trend. Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable. Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? It starts with belief, right? You good, man? What the hell? It feels like the air just changed. Something's got Yoko really rattled. Hey, Yoko, I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? Girl, you good? Yoko, are you okay? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me.
No, this can't be. No.
Yoko.
Why?
Yoko. Yoko! I'm gonna turn around. There's gonna be a monster behind me, isn't there? Nothing is here, Yoko. You're so silly. She can't say words. Some just got Yoko really rattled. Hello? It would have to be behind me. I can't see it. I've always been bad at the Ace Attorney, like trying to find what's important in the foreground. Maybe I have to believe. I'm just not believing enough. The Record of Fates, Old Manuscript, Middle Period, Resurrection. Is viewed as a priceless and authentic document due to its detailed account of how to perform the ritual. Yoko, say words. She's in no condition to talk. I cannot see anything. Oh, you're pointing over here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Push. I don't get this. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? Yo, Yoko, what's going on? I'm scared. Okay. Huh? I think we've reached a bad end here. Huh? What the? What is? Some things. What is it? Why is this happening? She's not looking good. We should call 911. 1 a.m. Shogo Oki. Kinchibori Park. Yoko! Answer me! Yoko! No way. It can't be. Why? Why? Joe! Hey, what up, buddy? Ah! What the hell just happened? No, damn it. I've got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on. Everything's gonna be okay. Oh, God, she's not breathing. She's cold and I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay. I'll call an ambulance. Right. I've got to call an ambulance. I need a phone. Don't worry, Yoko. I'll think about something right now. I need to call an ambulance. The phone. What's happening? Oh no, my brain. Right, the phone. I gotta call an ambulance. Yo, ambulance, I need you to get over here. Also send your best Ghostbusters. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it gonna make a difference? Her body's gone stiff, her skin is cold, and I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago, we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her. Huh? Huh? Oh. That's right. If that rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it. So if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Yeah, I believe in the her that believed in ghosts. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I gotta deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever, I've gotta try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. And it seemed like she saw something. Something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on. And maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned the rite of resurrection and 7 mysteries were connected. So maybe whatever it was she saw had something to do with that whispering canal. Whoa! Whoa! Did I just teleport? Damn it, that presence again. It must be around here somewhere, but where? The cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream, but I've got bigger problems now. Well, it was around here somewhere. There's wind noises? I'm not sure it's from the game or actual wind noises outside. I've called an ambulance already. It should be here soon. Oh, what the fuck? There's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? Yo, look at that fish. I didn't notice it till now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? Curse stone acquired. The Whispering Canal. Yo, what up, girl? Who are you? Please get away from my friend and bring her back to life. What the? Help me. Leave me. Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Gah! Such a deep sorrow. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind. I walk away. Leave me behind. Drop dead. Turn their backs. Kill them. Kill them. Those who walk away. Kill them all. You've acquired the power of the Curse Stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. What? Use the Curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. Ugh. Murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now, kill. Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? You who so strongly desires the right, kill them. Should you seek life's restoration? Take your curse in hand. Reap lives by the score. And claim their soul dregs for your own. Collect enough to sink this vessel. And by their sacrifice, claim the gift of resurrection. I'm not a fan of that. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers. For theirs are the equal of droves of lesser souls. Now go forth and kill. Am I being recruited by a ghost? This isn't good. Kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered as like an Honjo, the dames, this strange phenomenon. The curse power. Kills by drowning one who leaves the curse bearer behind. Resentful memory. Toki loved fishing with her father, Jinkichi, more than anything. With their wicker baskets on their backs, they would leave for the canal every morning and fish till the evening. The miso soup her mother and Koma made using the carp they caught was to die for. Her parents loved her dearly. One day, however, her father disappeared. Toki's mother went to look for him and never came back either. Those who came to express their concern eventually stopped visiting her out of fear. Toki continued to wait, all alone. Mother, Father, where did you go? Don't leave me behind. Unable to bear the loneliness, she left her home and trudged along the roads until night fell. Neither her mother nor father were anywhere to be found. Tears stung her eyes. Suddenly the sound of fish splashing in the water cut through the silence. She found herself standing before the canal where they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smile flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Toki walked into the moat. The sound of the water splashing echoed throughout the night air. Passers-by thought of it only as the fish in the canal. The splashing faded, and silence returned to the lonely night. So she died trying to find her mom and dad. Curse echoes are the visual manifestation of curses. These manifestations are fundamentally related to the origin of the curse. They do not always take the same shape. They may sometimes appear in more abstract or disfigured form. They lack consciousness unlike a spirit and are thus the mere dregs of a soul. Curses are made tangible by what are known as soul dregs. Someone possessed by a curse that has a curse echo is called a curse bearer. A curse echo is in itself a curse, and a possessed curse bearer can inflict that curse upon others at will. A curse that comes with a curse echo is considered very powerful and in and of itself. Ordinarily, those with no spirit sense would not be able to perceive as a curse echo, but anyone who becomes a curse bearer can see other curse echoes. Cool. I've got superpowers. Old Netsuke carvings imbued with curses derived from the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Ordinarily, only those with spirit sense can wield such curses. These crystals allow ordinary people to use them just as lethally. Soul dregs. When someone dies, their life essence leaves the body and becomes a soul. If one is killed by means of certain curses, however, their life essence will turn into residue known as soul dregs. The rite of resurrection essentially uses these soul dregs as a sacrificial offering to bring back the dead, but the amount of soul dregs required depends on when the person being resurrected passed away. The more time has passed since their passing, the more soul dregs are required. Oh no. What the hell was that? It was like the curse's memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this curse stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists. But this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that! Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. And not just one person either. Scores, it said. So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? A curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. There was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul dregs. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. Oh, is that good? I've got my own curse stone and the curse of the Whispering Canal. I'm in way over my head. Is Yoko the one who dropped this curse stone? Does that mean she was the previous owner of the curse and of the curse of the Whispering Canal? Wait, that could be it, no? Was she into this? Did she want to use it? Did she want to use it to kill me? Then did she know what the rite of resurrection involved? Of course. I don't know how it took me so long to realize. This has to be some weird prank she's playing. Any second now she's gonna open her eyes and get up and have a good laugh at how scared I was. Right, Yoko? You can give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one. You really got me good. Wait, no, I've got it. You really were some sort of spirit all along. There's no way you're really dead, right? I mean, if you were a spirit, then she'd already been dead by a while ago, so yeah. I'm not even fooling myself anymore. There's no going back. Only forward. What's that mean? You want to do it? Do you want to kill people? I mean, I got the power. I can do it if you want. I don't know if I want to, though. Feels like I'm being watched. Is someone there? Where are you? Shadowy figure. I better look closer. Is there someone there? Hey, you. Hey, who's there? They're walking closer. Oh my. How unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it. What? Well, I didn't do anything. Cat got your tongue, Mr. Oki? Huh? Unfamiliar man. Tall, humorless looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me, though. Have we met somewhere before? I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. Who are you, and how do you know my name? Do you mean to say you don't recognize me? This comes as a bit of a shock, I must say. Look a little harder, and I dare say it will jog your memory. What's with this guy? Alright, let's think. That man, who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. If he's one of the other curse bearers... I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Dear me, it is always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka? Does that ring any bells? I think I heard that name somewhere before, maybe. So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing but fortuitous. What up, Mr. Yumioka? Well then, Mr. Oki, allow me to make you a proposition. The man who's covertly watching Shogo Oki. You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. How do you know that? How do you know about that? Why, I saw the whole thing. That doesn't explain how you know what a curse stone is. Even I barely have a handle on it. You know about the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you? But of course, those curse stones, they are terribly dangerous things capable of killing without a trace so long as their conditions are met. So they're all about killing. Fun. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mine. Don't you agree? I don't know who the fuck you are, man! Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What are you? That wasn't me! I'm willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell! No, I actually did say no way in hell. I read that fast. But for all I know, the wrong hands are yours! Very well, I had hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a curse stone of his own. He must have a curse stone. He can't have a curse stone. He must have one, right? At least I'd be safer to assume so. It would explain how he knows so damn much. So he can kill me instantly as long as he fulfills his stone's conditions. Until I know what these conditions are, I can't make any sudden moves. Well, one of them could just be not making any moves. If I stand still, it'd be like kill someone who just stands still before you, staring at you. I have to keep him talking, learn what I can, and figure out a way to get my curse out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? It would be a waste of not to take this chance to find out about the other curse bearers. I want to use my curse on him. I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, what would convince him to do that? Scenario 1. He does what he came here to do. Scenario 2. He suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my curse stone, so I don't think I gotta get out of this scenario alive. Scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my only hope is scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need him to walk away once. Yo, I hear the Super Bowl's happening right now. You should go back home and watch it. Takumi Yomioka. He said his name was. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's still staring right at me. Hey, I know the spoilers to the Iron Lung movie. Run away. No, I don't know the spoilers. I haven't seen that movie. I was about to say, this guy does look like Hiromi Higuruma from JJK. But I wasn't going to say because it's like, that guy just looks like a regular business salaryman. This also looks like a regular business salaryman. Hello, second. How you doing? This man wants to take my evil curse powers away. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus, I can recall something useful. Yeah, get your memory back, man. Takumi Yomioka. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. Call better. Outside of work, so you maybe know him at work. But just talk to him first. I need a topic that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be about my curse stone. What do you want with my curse stone anyway? I intend to seal it away in a secure location, so it may never be used again. I'm certain that you too would rather be free of this burden. I don't trust you. You could use it on me and kill me. The power to kill without fear of consequence is in itself a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more so have I promised the chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away. How? I'll put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in supernatural matters. If I've gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone. You haven't. But I guess we're gonna just jump to murder. Other questions. Tell me about yourself, man. Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. A reasonable enough concern? Very well. I'm an associate of the great sorcerer Suigen Gamiyodo. Suigen Gamiyodo? Indeed. You must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. So she talked to him about me? I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Why, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. The main character's like, I don't fucking buy that at all. Okay. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Yeah, but you only known her for a month, so she probably didn't tell you about that. And she also had a curse stone, which could have gone to kill you, so, yeah. Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. Tell me about Yoko if you know her. How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Oki, if you are hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you, you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Oki, no matter what you might tell yourself. It doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. What you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. Oh yeah? Is that why we collapsed? There are many other curses in Honjo, and many other curse bearers. It is not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible. Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. Takumi Yomioka, how the hell does he know me? Wait, that's it! Yeah, work. My work, that's how he knows me. I never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps. Oh. The man who is covertly watching Shogo Oki at Kishibori Park. Takumi is the secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, a chemical company headquartered in Sumida City. Takumi worships the company chairwoman, Natsue Yamamori. Worships her? What? And demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsue Yamamori continues to exert tremendous influence over the company since her retirement from the presidency, so too does Takumi continue to support her behind the scenes, acting as Natsue's mouthpiece. In this capacity, he has earned him the ire of the current president and the board of directors. Takumi knows the names and faces of not only all employees at the head office, but also the temporary workers in their factories and warehouses, and even their main suppliers. So, he knows me. Suikin Gamioto, my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. But I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. Let's think. I don't have to keep him away forever. Just walk away once. What is that? Huh? The hell is that? Looks like a light floating in midair. Yo, why are you over there, Ghost? Oh, wait, no, my curse ability. I gotta use my curse thing. Oh, no. I think I just used my curse attack when I need to... This poor woman is just dead here. We're having this conversation. When does the ambulance get here? So, you like, smooth jazz? I hear there's one away from me. Far away. He works at Hihaku Soaps just like me. He's the secretary to the chairwoman Natsue Yamamori. No wonder I didn't recognize him. He's way above us lowly peons. I've only ever seen him in the company bulletins. But he knew who I was. Could he have memorized the names and faces of everyone in the company? Yeah. I totally believe that. There's more about the Yoko and the curse bearers. Why are you so convinced it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why, it is simply that... Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. What? She what? No. I don't... Should I trust him? Should I turn... If I turn my back on him, I would have turned around. Yoko? Wait, she doesn't look any different. I've been killed! I should have known. I was looking around the entire time. Come on, some bullshit. No. Damn it all. Shogo Oki, deceased. Bad ending, yay! My, puppy. It seems you have arrived at a less than favorable result. Yeah, I kind of guessed that would happen. I was thinking maybe I'd just go along with it to see what would happen. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you ought to be more careful about turning your back on unscrupulous individuals. Yeah. Listen, I was already turning my back around. I was looking around and I looked at a ghost over there. You can't just be like, oh, you turn your back around now. Well, maybe the condition is if the person says you should turn around, and then I turn around and then that kills me. Could very well be it. Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please from before your unfortunate mishap. Let me also save. Ugh. Try again. Very well, just remember whatever you do, do not turn around. Understood. Okay, we got a first fake ending there. I actually don't know if there are multiple endings. It's a visual novel, I assume. With mystery elements, maybe there is. But, I actually have to take a break. It isn't ready yet, so, we continue. Continue talking to this jackass. So, about Yoko. Fuck off. About the other curse bearers. For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. It is in the hearts of the selfish and insipid, of those who would be most tempted by the right of resurrection, that the curses take root. And the curses resurrect vengeful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Oki, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit, before it is too late. Too late? It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're going to stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. I'm going to take that as a threat, Mr. Oki. Maybe? Oh, hello, Bird, Molly, Shred Velvet, whatever you... I did hear this is a very good game. This was on sale for $5. I was gonna go eat, but my food's not ready yet, so I have to play a little longer. And then I'll take a break. I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. I just wanna... Just keep talking. Suigen Gamioto, my ass, I know who you are. You work for Hihaku Soaps, just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. What? I'm sorry, I'm not company loyal enough for you, man. Allow me to reiterate my request. Then, not as a stranger, but as your own superior. Hey, we're not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman's secretary even out looking for curse stones anyway? I refrain from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the lands of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter of concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear to our beloved company's birthplace. No, but that is all. I must insist that you hand me your curse stones. I'm assuming you're going to use this to kill the rest of the board of directors and the president just so she can be in power. I can't turn my back. Fun. What is this capture? Eesh. Well, a very unfortunate save image. Very unfortunate indeed. Alright, time to think, buddy. Lash. Wait, I've got it. I know I can convince him to leave. Alright, let's hear it. Convince him to leave. Oh crap, I totally forgot. What is it? Hand over the curse stone. That would be an interesting path, huh? Just hand over the curse stone? I'm pretty sure he'll kill me when I do it, though. Once I turn my back once, I'm just like, gone. Or if I leave, then I'm gone. I call an ambulance. Alright, I forgot to mention, I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. An ambulance. Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse alone in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you'd better get out of here. You're telling the truth, I see. They're getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be waylaid at this juncture. I fear I must take my leave. You know, I was considering letting him live, but he murdered me, so... Although, it could be a different curse. Someone else could be watching. I did see a little spooky little ghost thing over there, so it could be. Yeah. Goodbye, sir. I feel bad about this, but... Goodbye, Hirumi. Hiromi Higuruma from JJK.
Shogo, you dare!
He's dead. He's really dead. This is what the gravestone can do. Scale. Whoa. Your gravestone with the Whispering Canal has gained 1% soul dregs. 1%? Bro? I have to kill 99 fucking people for this? 2 a.m. Shogo, okay. Well, alright. Once the ambulance people leave, I can then start murdering them. Kinchicho area. This is what I'll do to save the bubbly girl. I left the park immediately. I felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. The emergency medical services will probably take care of her body. Takumi's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow. But until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. Alright. I have to find my next sacrifice, quickly. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. If he gave me 1%, then he probably didn't have a curse. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul dregs. I guess he mustn't have been a curse bearer after all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to little more than leftover breadcrumbs. I have to think of places where the other curse bearers of the 7 mysteries would be. The curses were activated around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see which of the 7 mysteries are closest. Are we gonna do this all the night right now? I guess so. Time is of the essence. I'm in Kinchicho area right now. The haunting clappers are on the other side of the Yoko River, just over Shumoki Bridge. Shimoku. Yeah. Can't say words. The foot-washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are around Seoul, South Waragesui Street, past the train tracks. And further along Oyoko River, I'll find the beckoning light at the Honjo Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest. I guess I should start there. How do you feel about murdering, man? Is that good? I'll collect the other curse-bearer souls and before dawn bring Yoko back to life. I should go into another location connected to the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Curse Stone. The Curse Stone of the Whispering Canal and the 7 mysteries of Honjo is currently 1% filled with soul dregs. Oh boy. Well, go straight to Shimoku Bridge area. First, let me save on a different slot. Since that was a big... Who is that? Quest for the 7 Mysteries, Part 1. What was that man with the cowboy hat, the fedora? The Shimoku Bridge area. Hello? Is anyone a curse bearer? Can anyone walk away from me? Shimoku Bridge area is supposedly where the bell from the Haunting Clapper story used to be. I wandered around here for a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found was what looks like a 100 yen lighter someone drew away. I don't know if curses are vulnerable to fire, but maybe I'll find a use of it. Of course I didn't just find a lighter. There were a ton of cigarette butts strewn across the ground too. Seems like the place is well in need of some wooden clappers to warn about the fire. So I now have a 100 yen lighter. Cheap lighter found lying around. It barely has any lighter fluid left. Guess we're going there. Safari Gisui Street. Both the foot-washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are from this area. This late at night, even a road as big as this one is silent as the grave. Is it just me or is it oddly dark around here? It's pretty dark. Could this be... I know it's past midnight, but it still seems oddly dark around here. And this feeling, it's the same as from before. Yo, what up, man? Who are you? There's something over there. Is that a curse echo? A curse of the 7 mysteries given form. I knew it. There's a curse bearer around here. The curse echo was causing the darkness. Doesn't seem hostile. It's trying to tell me to come closer. What should I do? Let's observe for now. No, approaching would be stupid. I should keep my distance. Decision time. What should I do? If I sit here like this, I risk fulfilling the conditions for that person's curse. It seems like I can still back out if I want, but what do I want to do? I think... well, I might as well walk in. But I think if I do walk in, I'll die. So... let's just walk closer. Fuck it. Is this the foot washing man or the other one? Let's see. The files we have. The 7 mysteries. What is it? The ever-burning lantern, was it? No, the burning lantern was the other one, I think. I don't remember what he said, actually. I know it was foot. I only saw feet, and I was like, oh, it's foot. No, even though there's 7, there could be way more than 7 in this game. We have the Whispering Canal, that's for sure. One-sided reed. Not that one. I think he's an ever-burning lantern. I thought that was the other one. Ah, fuck it, we'll just walk forward. Get closer! Nothing's gonna happen if I just sit and wait. Let's check it out. Hey man, what up? How you doing? Seem nice. I'm totally dead, aren't I? Ugh. Darn it, now what? This isn't a curse doing this. Somebody's pulling me in. That hurt. Looks like I'm inside a building. Did it toss me in here? I can't see squat. Is this the same darkness from the curse echo? It's completely enclosed. Doesn't seem like there's even a window. There's no telling which direction I'm facing. They got me. This has to be the work of another curse bearer. Is this darkness because of a curse echo? Are they trying to trap me here? I guess I should be glad they haven't killed me yet, but if I don't start searching for a way out... Shit, I can't see a thing. If only I had a source of light. Well, don't worry. We have this 100 yen lighter. That's right, I still have the lighter I picked up from earlier. Perfect. It works. Now I can make out my surroundings a bit better. What the? Oh, so bright. Something. Drat, he's got a light! That ruins everything! Is someone there? Are you a curse bearer? It's over. Time to get out of here. Well, we're going all murder route here, so fuck it, let's go. God, what the? Why? That was a close one. I didn't catch a glimpse of the curse bearer, but it seems like I'm alright. 30% soul dregs. This curse must have had something to do with light and darkness. My guess would be the ever-burning lantern. So there's a connection between the 7 mysteries and the way their curses work. That might be useful to know. If the ever-burning lantern is the curse responsible for this, I guess maybe its condition is something about me being in total darkness. It's a good thing. I had this lighter. It seems to have saved me. How many slots do we have? I only have 5 slots. So, this is all murder route slot. Although I'm assuming it will be like, maybe there'll be a timeline. Maybe. Maybe this is totally it. This is just me murdering people. Like, there's people I'm murdering that I don't know who they are. So, like, why is it not working? Hello? Game? My controller is not off. I can't scroll anymore? Game? Game! I think I encountered a glitch. Please. Please, I just want to continue playing the game. Don't make me have to quit out. A. I'm pressing A. Not working. B. No. Every button possible. The top buttons. The other buttons. The pause button. Murder cannon. It's only I have to quit out of the game. It's not working. I don't know what's going on. It's the only cannon one. How else are we gonna save that girl who's cute? Or we just save her dog. It's a memory of her. That was a weird glitch. I saved though, so. Can't find a curse now? Did I say 31%? Fuck. 31% filled. Nice. Yeah, that was funny. I was cursed by a glitch. If the ever-burning lantern is the curse responsible for this, I guess maybe its conditions is something about me being in total darkness. Have any new files? No, we didn't get to learn anything. We just murdered that man. Well, let's keep going. And that's also an autosave. It should be fun. Hopefully it doesn't glitch again. The Honjo Bridge. Yo, there he is. I'm here at Honjo Bridge. Location linked with the beckoning light. The beckoning light should be around here somewhere. Well, there's a couple lights. Are there anyone's around? Not surprising, seeing as it's past 2 in the morning. Feels like the whole world's gone to sleep. The other side is an industrial district, and further down from the bridge is the temple from which it gets its name. Hello, random man. Someone standing on the bridge, silhouetting themselves against the sky. Hey, man. First observe him. Whoa! Wait. Fine, I'll go first. Whoa! I see. Interesting. Well, now this is a surprise. Who are you? If you've got the wrong guy, just say so. He's like, it's a surprise. I have no idea who the fuck you are. He's a flamboyant fellow. I wouldn't bat an eyelid if this were an inner city, but he stands out like a sore thumb in these parts. Come now, I won't hurt to at least tell me your name. Yes, I will. If I tell you my name, I'm dead. What are you doing here? Very good. You shouldn't give up your name so easily, especially not to strangers. Gone is the age when might made right. Nowadays, it's information that rules the world. You do well to remember that. You're the one who asked! Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation, your personal information is much more valuable than you might think. You should treat those things with care. So I guess you don't plan on telling me anything either then. You can call me Richard Kai, private detective. Okay? But didn't you just say not never mind. Oh man, you say you're a detective? That's correct. I'm a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share any more information with you, though. I only told you so that we could have an understanding. Private Detective Richard Kai. Well, he's gotta go, obviously. He's a detective. He's gonna find out that I murdered those people. Eccentric man that Shogo Oki ran into at Honjo Bridge. Detective, really? Dressed like that? Looks like he's ready to go to a hoedown. He may look ridiculous, but he knows what he's doing. I don't want him finding out about me. I don't think he's a curse bearer, so I'm better off just leaving him alone. How do you know not know that? Just kill everybody we meet. Doesn't get any story at all. What's a detective doing around here? Working. That's all I'll say about that. Could ask you the same thing, though. It seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? I saw a strange man. I saw a strange man looking around. I see, then let me ask a different question. Why'd you go out of your way to strike up a conversation with that strange man? I'm looking for someone. I figured it was worth seeing if you knew anything. You don't say. In that case, I just might be able to help you. Can you describe the person you're looking for? I'm looking for a beckoning light. I know I said a person, but I'm actually looking for something called the beckoning light. The beckoning light? Aha! The 7 mysteries of Honjo. That's right, a friend of mine was really into that kind of stuff. She said the beckoning light appears here in the middle of the night. I wanted to see for myself. Really, you're the adventurous type, aren't you? Unfortunately, I think you're out of luck. I've been here for a while, but I haven't seen any strange lights. Like, well, there's these 2 strange lights here. Alright, well, thanks for telling me. Well, wait just 1 second. There's still time left for it to appear. Why don't we wait together? Thanks, but I'm good. Well, really? Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help. Are you gonna stay here all night, or what? Oh, that's right, I meant to ask. Do you have a light on you? A light? You mean for cigarettes? Well, I've got this cheap one I picked up, but that's it. Oh, no. This'll do nicely. Are you sure? Guess I gave him the item already? What if the condition is giving him an item? It could be anything, really. Anyway, I should get back to work. Once you're gone, of course. Is there a reason I can't be here? Of course, my work is top secret. I didn't expect him to just never move. I didn't account for this. I can't murder him if he's just gonna stay there all day. This is why I need to get the other ones. I need to search for the other cursed object, but no. Honjo Bridge has a pretty unusual structure. The ends are stone, but the middle is steel. The Oyoko River beneath it is actually a canal that was dug during the Edo period. He's not gonna do anything. Okay, if I look around the area, I should head somewhere else now. Where to next? First around Midoricho Park, at the end of South Waragesui Street. It's the Taiko of Sugaru. God damn, I can't say words. That one is... Oh yeah, the big giant house that doesn't seem like a curse at all. The Fire Watchtower. North of there is a school called Komagata High School at the location of the Fool's Procession. It should be around here. Let's go to the park, I guess. I mean, it could kill us, but fuck it, why not? Midoricho Park. This is Midoricho Park, location of the Taiko of Sugaru. One of the 7 mysteries. Huh? Someone's there. 2 men, one middle-aged and the other young adults, talking to each other. There's a good chance that one of them could be a curse bearer. Try to scope things out without being spotted. To pick up the conversation from a distance, I'll have to focus in and watch them for a while, I think. If it looks like I'll be spotted, I'll quickly hide behind a tree and move out of a line of sight. They were supposed to be around here. Don't see no one, boss. Now I need to get ahead of ourselves. Bet we see something before the night's done. Maybe you're right. But still, the 7 mysteries. Huh? What was that noise from behind just now? It's my imagination. Something's gonna pop up and scare me. Does ghosts really let you kill someone with an object like that? Sorry, something's bugging me. I'm gonna check back there. Oh shit. Nothing. I guess this place is just keeping me on edge. Damn it! Sorry, sir. Would you mind if we asked you a few questions? They found me. Hey, what up, man? How's it going? How you all doing? Oh, you two are police officers. People often say we don't look it. Sorry, we startled you. I'm sure there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions, as procedure. I'm Jun Irio. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department, Investigative Division. Jun Irio. And this old guy is a scowling mug is Chief Inspector Tsutsumi, my superior officer. You wouldn't guess from the frown, but he actually has quite the sweet tooth. Ariel, quit babbling. It's Tsutsumi. Good to know, guys. Good to know. Well, I have been called away to eat food, and I will do that. So in 30 minutes, I will be back. But then we'll continue this and talk with these fine police officers, and we will not tell them about the bodies. We're back. We can go for at least 1 hour more. We're here with these two officers. Officers, I don't know what to tell you. I'm an innocent man. What are we talking about right now? Uh-oh. They're detectives. They're not investigating the corpse that was here, are they? No, I'm still fine anyway. It's not like a curse would show up as evidence in a police investigation. It's gonna be like fucking L. I'm too Sony-pilled. My PlayStation posting. It's like, oh yeah, time to go back to stream. Pick up my PlayStation controller. Wait, no, this is the Switch game. No. I can hardly believe how calm I am. I just need to keep a cool head and not panic. Let me also just increase the brightness a bit. Hang on. Why does that move? The right stick moves whenever I press the left, right on the D-pad. I am not touching anything. Okay. Whatever, buddy. Let's talk to this guy. I'll leave the questions up to him. I got nothing to ask. He's as intimidating as I'd expect a veteran cop to be. First a private detective, now police detectives? Why today of all days? I'm trying to remember how I voice these guys. I always imagine detectives as blunt and aggressive, but I guess there are some pleasant ones too. Now, first, can you show me some ID with your name, address, and occupation? I'll be okay. I'm better off just going along with it. Wow, you work for Haku Soaps. Oh, fuck. We have a connection to the corpse? Shit. I hear they've been raking it in lately. Is that true? I don't know much about that. I'm just a recent hire. Let me just save, just in case. At this point, I'm just going for all murders here. People are loving that new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself. Thank you for your patronage. Ario, you use hair products? Yeah, what are times, boss? Guys nowadays all use these things. Isn't that right, Mr. Oki? Yeah, sure. We even make men's cosmetics now. That's so. What a time we live in. He's a boomer. Sorry, boss, but... Sorry, boss is the kind of caveman who thinks using only a bar of soap for all his washing makes him cool or something. I don't think that. I just don't care enough to use anything else. Bro uses like that cheap brand of soap that he buys at a Family Dollar or whatever. Actually, we do have an all-in-one soaps for just that purpose. There are plenty of people like you. Ah, hear that, Ariel? That's what I'm talking about. You should put out more of those. Right, you riled up. Right. Can't look around at all. Anyway, Mr. Oki, what is it that you're doing here? Actually, I'm searching for the 7 mysteries. Why would we say that? He immediately is like locked in, like, okay. Have you heard of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, Detective? Yeah, I've heard of them. We were just talking about them a minute ago. A girl I know is into them. That's how I got interested. I see. I seem to remember even Midoricho Park had one of the mysteries associated with it. What was it again? Should I play dumb?
Well, if I'm researching it, then. Wait, well, there's a lot of parks here, actually. I'm not really totally sure. The Beckoning Light, Honjo, present-day Shimoku Bridge. Oh, this park. The Taiko of Sugaru. Yeah, that's why we're here. The Taiko of Sugaru. Ah, that's right, the Taiko of Sugaru. This whole area used to be the residence of Sugaru, the clan of samurai. So that's why you were hanging around here in the middle of the night. Discover anything interesting? No, nothing. I'll admit I haven't been looking into these things too hard. Right, I think I understand your situation. Thank you for your answers. Now it's quite late, so you'd best be heading home. Understood. They're not gonna leave. No soul dredge for the soul objects. The detectives show no sign of leaving, and I have conclusive proof that they're curse bearers either. The risk is too high for me to stick around talking with them for long. I see. Well, I'll be going now. Take care. Surprised they didn't question me if they were talking about that. Komagata High School. Last place. Front gates. The hours are getting... just going away. Here I am at Komagata High School. I wonder if this game takes place all at night. School's sure are spooky at night. Curses aside, something about it just gives me the creeps. School gates. Let's see here. Ah! Someone's there! Huh? Whoa, what the? Ouch. I'm so sorry, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, but did you just climb over the school gate? What the heck are you doing? A girl in a school uniform came climbing over the front gate. She must be a student here. That thing she's hiding in her hand. Oh, no doubt about it. That's a curse stone. This girl is a curse bearer. Alright, time to get her to leave. That girl, if she's a curse bearer. Hello? What's going on? Why are you at school this late? Well, I'm really sorry. I'm in a big hurry right now. I gotta go. Well, bye. Huh? A curse? Why? It can't be. Mio, I'm sorry. Whenever they die, by the way, they start vibrating. The controller just vibrates. It's like, ugh. Victory. The curse stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 36% in soul dregs. All I gotta do is kill one more bearer and I'm good. I killed her. Yes, I got a curse bearer. This is working. I just have to keep it up. How many more do I need? 1? 2? Shogo Oki, 3 a.m. Alright, on to the next one. First, a one-sided read by Ryogoku Bridge. Then the Evergreen Beach at the former Yasuda Gardens along the Sumida River. Finally, Sumida River. Let's go to the bridge first. So this is something I have to do with a read. Oh! Hey, a quick question for you. Alright, this is immediately I shouldn't answer whatever question you have, sir. You're gonna kill me. How's about you just walk away and then we can just be on with... What the fuck is this image? What the... Sorry this is so sudden, but I've got to ask. You don't mind, do you? Are you a curse bearer? What? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Making it obvious that he's a curse bearer himself. What's he trying to pull? Maybe he's confident that he can activate his curse before I activate mine. Gotta be careful. How should I respond here? What's that? The hell is that? You took too long to answer. Huh? Plus you glanced behind me when the curse echo appeared. Yeah, come on, man. That wasn't my fault. You did that in yourself, character. I knew it. You're a curse bearer, too. You can stop trying to hide it now. Not that you were doing a very good job. Damn it. Yeah, you're right. I appreciate the honesty. I just want to have a nice, calm little chat. My name's Yutaro Namagaki. My curse echo is the foot washing mansion. Oh, you're from over there. Okay. So maybe I just don't touch your feet or whatever. The young man encountered at the Ryogoku Bridge. He didn't hide the fact that he was a curse bearer. Chat. I'm not gonna curse first and ask questions later. Just because we're both curse bearers, I've got a little more class than that. Yeah, who would do that? I hope you're smart enough to extend me the same courtesy. Shit. Alright. Fine. Chat away. Thank you. Good to know I'm dealing with someone reasonable. Yeah, I'm not like a person who murders people just to get them my objective. Why would I do that? Chat between two curse bearers. What's he trying to pull? Nice legs. Is this the curse echo? He said it was a foot washing mansion. Is that why there are only legs? No, man. Probably younger than me. Maybe a college student. This guy's quite the bold of a character. He's got confidence, I give him that. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Right, I'll cut straight to the chase. Will you join forces with me? Join forces? To gather soul dregs? What the fuck would we do that? You only can activate this thing once, probably. Yep, you're using your curse because there's someone you want to resurrect too, right? In that case, it'd be more effective for the two of us to work together than to do it all yourself. I already killed, like, 2 people. Think about it. We could split the work, and we'd have 2 kinds of curses at our disposal. Working together. I hadn't thought about that before. Can the soul dregs in one curse stone be moved to another? That's a fundamental requirement for this to work. Well, we'll have to test it, and I can't do that alone either. Let's see. No, I'm not doing that. This is going nowhere. Sorry, but there's no way I can accept your offer until I know that. Who's to say you won't run away while we're in the middle of this? Look at his eyes. He's like, motherfucker! You're just gonna have to trust me. Or do you think you can collect them all yourself? I know I can. I'm at 67%. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. I don't know why we should be just announcing this, but sure. What? Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. I keep gathering soul dregs on my own. Let's forget all this joining forces business. You've got to be kidding me. I'll call your bluff. Don't think you can scare me off so easily. See, I see. That's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame you're gonna waste it. What are you... What the... Is this the voice of the curse echo? Among the 7 mysteries, the resentful memory of the foot-washing mansion is particularly strong. You can't block it out by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my curse echo, it's the end for you. Damn it. It's like a fucking stand battle. These are all stand battles. I'm dead, aren't I? Shogo Oki, deceased. Fuck. My, puppy. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part. You have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of, do you not? Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with Yutaro. Very well. Remember to ward off the curse before it is activated. But bear in mind, Shogo Oki has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. The large bridge here is called Ryogoku Bridge. Crossing the river leads to Nihon Bashi Bakurocho in Chuo City. Bakurocho? The Ryogoku Bridge, the second oldest of the many bridges spanning the Sumida River, behind Senju Ohashi. During the Gate of Fire in Meireki in 1657, which destroyed 60 to 70% of Edo, many drowned in the Sumida River attempting to swim away from the flames, resulting in the building of bridges to be a major focus of the reconstruction efforts. Although the bridge was simply known as the Hohashi, or Great Bridge, when it was first erected, the people of the Edo took to calling it Ryogoku Bridge, or Two Nations Bridge, due to its location between the provinces of Musashi and Shimosa. This eventually became its official name. Over time, the wide roads at either side, originally intended as fire breaks, became popular locations for street performances and other events. The bridge was rebuilt following the Great Kanto earthquake and still stands to this day. Hey man, you know about the bridge? That's some sick shit, right? What if I just leave? I could leave. I'm out of here. I don't think it's a good idea. If I don't make a clean escape, it might cost me my life. Besides, I might still be able to take soul dregs from him. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Join forces to get our soul dregs? Yeah. Fine. Alright then. If working together helps us both get what we want, maybe it's not a bad idea. Thanks. I'm glad to be dealing with someone who can think things through rationally. But it's something I need to know in advance. Tell me, how many soul dregs do you have right now? Alright. I have some, of course. I'm more than competent after all. I'm asking you how many. I'm at 1%. But don't worry about it. My curse is so easy to activate. I'll have plenty of no time. I bet you haven't managed to get on your own, have you? I'm at 67%. Yep. Oh! No! He does it. If you tell the soul dregs part, then it's like... I could just load. Unless this is this different? No, this isn't different. Okay. Evade curses no one else is able to. The canal with the one-sided reed grew is supposed to be around here somewhere. But now there's no trace of it left. I think once he hears that I have 67%, he's just... My main character is that, oh, I'm much better than this guy. Who the fuck are you? The fuck? What the? How did you? Oh, don't mind me. Yutaro said he wants to talk. You better answer quickly before he, well, you know what? Fuck. This person is this person the one killing me? How do I do this? Jab between two. What's he trying to pull? This random person behind me, like, yo, what up? How's it going? I'm just here. How do I do this? I talk to him and it gets all bad and I'm dead. Have any items? %67% soul dregs. Okay. We could talk, I guess. Fine. I say fine, but then he just ends up talking about it. I can't leave, can I? Once I've been here, it's like I cannot leave. I do not remember. If I'm not mistaken, you've already learned how to avoid hearing the voice of curses echo somewhere. If not, you may take... did I? Oh god. That's why you're for having a break for eating. So once he's about to kill me, there's got to be a way to evade it. Well, once we... Then he starts to curse me. I can't figure it out. It's the end for you. I don't remember. Then he dies. I escaped the other times. Well, I was in a darkness and I just sort of used a lighter to live. You've already learned how to avoid hearing the voice of the curse echo somewhere. How to play in your files. Right. Use curse. Auto on and off while the button is displayed. Select object, move cursor, confirm, cancel, menu, zoom in, zoom out. Don't mind me. Need a clean escape. I gotta make him leave. Trying to look around, seeing any thing to deal with here. Once we start talking, it's all bad. Can files. Damn. Can't figure it out. This game can be played with one hand. You can look around in most situations when you're able to fast forward function. Press and hold the cancel button to fast forward through the game. This will skip through all content regardless if you have previously read it or not. At least at normal speed. Saving all saves will be created every moment. Best of luck in your journey. A variety of settings can be changed from the options menu. For example, you can set the voice volume to 0 if you prefer not to hear voice. Oh wow, that's so funny. That's the only reason for voices. There's no dialogue in this game. That's fucking insane. That's actually really cool. Holy shit. What? You've got to be kidding me. Bro, this is fucking Hideo Kojima ass. Third, fourth wall breaking. Alright. No, I don't want to. What are you? It's the end for you. Damn it! Huh? A voice. I don't hear any voice. What? There's no way. He's perfectly unharmed. Huh? What's going on here? I don't completely understand it myself, but his cursing conditions don't seem to have been met. This is my chance. Yutaro, your curse won't work on me. I let you off easy today, so get the hell out of here. You son of a... Fine, I'll just be on my way then. But mark my words, I'll make you regret this. Why? How is this? Yo, lady, you better come back. Can I kill her too? She's leaving. Curse Stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 20% soul dregs. She left! What? Why did she leave? How could she not die? Did she die? Huh. Interesting. I'll put it back on, the voice. But, we at least now know how to do that. That's so funny. There's no voice acting in this game. I just want to know when this will happen. And we can always go back to that later. There was some kind of incident here recently, so the entrance was closed off. But it was easy enough to sneak in since there are no guards at this time of night. However, it feels weird being in these magnificent gardens after hours. There's not a visitor or groundskeeper in sight. Your Goku Public Hall is also on the grounds. Its eye-catching structure makes the place feel even more otherworldly. Open the updates page. The former Yasuda Gardens, a lush green park administered by Sumida City. As is common in traditional Japanese gardens, its large central pond is shaped like the character for heart. The paths that crisscross its grounds, lined with stone lanterns, are perfect for strolling while appreciating the foliage of birdwatching. Oh, thank you for telling me to drink water. Oh, especially there's a lot of reading. The gardens once pulled in water from the Sumida River, so that its pond would ebb and flow with the tide. A novelty in Edo, which has begun filling in the bay to support its expansion, but the practice has been discontinued in modern times due to flood prevention measures. The question is, what do I do about this? Whoa! What, ma'am?
So, have you decided what you're going to do with your... Oh, so precious.
We doing the Lord of the Rings right here?
Curse stone.
Yeah. As soon as I snuck into the gardens, a woman inside called out from behind me.
I've been waiting for you. I have a curse stone.
Her sudden proclamation had me at a loss for words, so the woman continued.
I have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please. If you hand over your curse stone, I will at least spare your life.
In that moment, all I could squeeze out in reply was, "Let me think about it." Which brings us to now. Alright. Damn it, did I expose myself somehow? She said she can use her curse on me anytime. I guess I've already fulfilled its conditions. Could be a bluff, but since she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. I can't hand over my curse stone. I need to figure out how her curse is activated and find a way out of here. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that'll catch her interest. Okay, so we're at a standoff here. Look at these cool surroundings. They're pretty nice, right? So what's your name?
Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man.
Wait, I might hand over my curse stone depending on certain things. Will you hear me out for a moment? She's like, no, bitch, nah.
Sure. Go on.
Introduce yourself? If we're going to talk, we should get to know each other better. My name's... Stop.
Let's not do that, alright? If I know your name, I might start to feel sorry for you. And have a harder time killing you.
You would?
Don't you think? 7.
She's counting down. Oh no. So what about these curse stones, huh? If you take my curse stone, what are you going to do with it?
With your curse stone? It's brimming with soul dregs, isn't it? It's already killed so many now.
How does she know so much?
I'd like to avoid such crude methods myself. 6.
A woman in her 30s. She has a refined air about her. Like she was brought up in a family of high social standing. But I also sense shadow hanging over her. Whatever it has to do with this place. Got any ideas, man? What condition have I fulfilled since the moment I stepped foot in here? Something that I'm still doing even now. Think, what could it be? Maybe something I have on me? If I suddenly strip naked in the spot, I just might be able to avoid her curse. No, that would take too long. She'd probably kill me before I even get my shirt off. Plus, I'd look like a creep. yeah, I'd be a bit creepy. We're murdering people, but we're not gonna be creep about it. Come on. The other possibility is that the condition has to do with the location we're in.
And being here is what activates the curse of the Evergreen Beach. Then I'll continue to meet the condition as long as I'm here. In which case there's no escape. She'd activate her curse before I ever got away from the gardens. But sure, I'd recognize it after setting it off. But it's not like I'd get to do things over. Looks at the screen. Yeah, man. Can't move. He doesn't... Sadly, this main character does not think about that. So I can't just test it out and just start running or stripping naked. Well, we've come up with ideas. I know this is autosave, but I always need to be safe. I never trust it. Especially since when saving that one time, it was just stuck on the screen for some reason. I don't know what was going on with that. I can't zoom in and out. The Rite of Resurrection? You want Soul Dregs. That means you're after the Rite of Resurrection too. Not that I'm trying to compare our circumstances, but can I ask what led you to this? Oh my. Do you mean that if my situation is more dire than yours, you'd give your curse stone to me? Sure. I'd consider it. So tell me. Liar. Huh? You wouldn't hand your fate on something as superficial as that. Nor would I. 5. I think if it's not checked off. So that's the closest we got, right? My son. What? Oh. He'd be in 6th grade now. If he were still alive. When I'm one of the big kids, I'll help look after the 1st and 2nd graders, he'd say. He always had a strong sense of justice and responsibility. He wouldn't stand by when he saw other kids being bullied. He'd defend them, even if he was no match for the bully himself. He'd often come home in tears, but only because he was sad that he wasn't strong enough to save others. He wanted to be a policeman when he grew up. Okay, I get it. I've heard enough. Oh, that's enough for you. Yeah. Hearing such a sad story just makes me all the sorry that I haven't changed my mind. I see. So even after what I told you. 4. Our main character, we move forward. About the curse stones. Can you take soul dregs from other curse bearer stones and add them to your own? Who knows? But you have to admit, it's worth trying. So basically, you want soul dregs, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty. You're half right, but half wrong too. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as little trouble as possible. Understand? I'm not getting her to leave. 3. Introduce myself. Well, what if you just tell me your name? Why? Well, I need to call you something. Then call me ma'am. Huh? Alright, ma'am. Yes, what is it? Oh, this is bad. She's completely running the show here. 2. Placate on her. You still won't hand it over. 1. If I just said my name, then maybe that's the condition. As long as she doesn't know it. Fuck it. I've had enough. 2 curse bearers shouldn't be carrying on like this. 0. Such a shame. What? This is the end for you. Farewell.
No! Oh, fire! Fire! It's so hot it burns! Fire! Fire! Oh, of course, that's what it was. Ah! That guy! Damn it, he must have been following me. But it's already too late. Oh. The detective! He has something to do with this. Shogo, deceased. So fire. Alright. Unfavorable result. Do not. Remember to ward off the curse when you return. But bear in mind, Shogo has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. Ouch, I let him go. Incisive man, okay. Keep going about curse stones. 6. How do you know you haven't already set off my curse?
Go on then, use it. If I had, you could have activated it without all that bluster. And yet here you are.
Damn, does she already know about it? How about that student from before? But if she already knows what would have activated, she wouldn't hide it. Because if you know what activates my curse, there's no way you would set it off yourself. So she must not know yet. I still have a chance.
Listen, I don't want you to get the wrong idea.
About what?
Talking like this instead of killing you immediately. It's just a whim of mine. What I mean to say is that you were never in a position to bargain. 5.
Because I talk about this one. You actually can't kill me, can you? And that strange countdown from before, too. It's all just a bluff to threaten me. I don't give in to threats, so why don't you give this up and...
If that's the case, give it a try then. Only 5 more now. Let me tell you the number.
4.
This conversation is over. 3.
So that's gone. Maybe it was supposed to be in the right... Is there a right set of order, maybe? Like if I said, hey, it's about our family, you know, whatever, and then... What do I do? Ryogoku Public Hall is also on the grounds. His eye-catching structure makes it otherworldly. So, the dirties, high social standing. Oh, what about your kid? Think about it. Is it the options menu again? The 100-yen lighter. The 100-yen lighter that saved my life. It still has a tiny... Throw it away! Huh? Throw away this lighter? Why did I suddenly get the impulse to do... Yeah, really throw it away. Oh! Not sure why, but here goes nothing. Huh? Why did you throw the lighter all away of a sudden? Huh? Oh, well, I just kind of felt like it. How? Why is she losing it all of a sudden? Could that lighter have been what fulfilled the condition of her curse? But why? How did I... How could you? Goodbye, ma'am.
This can't be. My suit, Shuichi.
25% soul dregs. That was too close for comfort. Was that just a coincidence? Not only was I able to release myself from her curse, she immediately panicked and ran away. Fortunately for me. If she kept her cool and stayed, we would have been in a stalemate. Oh, I should check my curse stone. I should have gained a lot just now. What the? Ugh! Story chart unlocked. Oh, it kills you. That's cool. It was all for nothing. So what was that, man? Pardon the interruption, but I'd like to take a chance to tell you about the story chart. This is the screen that will appear when you open the story chart. From here, not only can you see the overall structure of the current story, you can also progress along different branching routes by playing past stories over again. We could call this exactly the power that Shogo Oki had sought after. Normally you would have been able to use the story chart feature freely. However, due to certain circumstances, it has been locked until now. From here on, you will return to the story chart from time to time at breaks in the story. At those times, you will choose for yourself which story you wish to continue next. Yeah, flowchart, motherfuckers! Use the story chart button in the menu to quit playing a chapter and return to the story chart. If you quit midway through the chapter that you haven't finished, you will have to restart again from the beginning. Completed chapters can be resumed from various points in the chapter. The game will not return to previous game state when resumed. If you return to the story chart by using the suspend command that appears at certain points, it is the same as quitting and returning to the story chart. There are two phases that must be completed to fully complete a chapter. If a chapter is finished while there are still tasks to be done, the chapter will not dim and remain lit up. Best of luck in your journey. Okay, so complete chapters can be resumed from various points in the chapter. By the way, should you use the story chart to replay a past event, do you know what you must do and where? Of course you do. After all, you've gotten this far. What trigger did Yoko Fukunaga set off that led her to dying the way she did? That's true. You've come this far several times, so I have every confidence you will be alright. As long as you make sure not to do that thing. However, like with the lighter and the voice earlier, Shogo Oki has no way of knowing that himself. I don't remember how she did. On that note, I am curious. Have you determined how many people Shogo Oki has killed with his curse? Then there was the random dude. Then there was the... past the cops. After random dude, it was Glasses Man. No, Kid. Then Glasses Man. Then, Lady. That's 5 people. I killed 5 people. I see. So that is your understanding of things. Although some people could have maybe ran away and then been activated by the curse.
As it turns out, the correct answer is 0. What? Well, that is all. Excuse me? Please continue the story at your leisure from the story chart screen. What the fuck is happening? Here is... So all of these are cracked, meaning we've done them. Here is a decision where we could do. And we can figure something out to stop her from dying. And change the story. At least, I think. The story chart. Well, but actually that's probably a good place as any to stop. I have to go soon anyway. But yeah, no, this is a very interesting game. Yeah, there's a flow chart, there's stand battles, there's ghosts, curses, and there's a fucking mystery going on. Shogo apparently has not killed anybody. Is it us? Are we killing them? That's true. It is possible that we are the murderers. We are a person, an entity. So true. But yes, this is an interesting game. I'm liking it a lot so far. He asked, how many people Shogo Oki has killed with his curse? Yeah, no, it has to be 0. Then. We're the ones doing it. It's our curse? That's crazy. What the hell's happening? Don't know. Are we a spirit? Also, how does it have a sequel? Like, that's also what I'm thinking. Like, I thought I saw, like, similar characters in the sequel trailer? I don't know. Maybe there's a true ending. Maybe there isn't. Either way, I only saw the sequel trailer for, like, once, though. I could be wrong. It could just be the same art style. I don't know. I think some of those characters could totally be dead. All these characters could be dead. Fuck. But that's it for now.